Hello and welcome back. So in my last couple videos we talked about the battered junk box, but there's more than one junk box and the others can be even more lucrative. Today we're diving into the worn junk box, why it's worth your time, and see how it compares to the battered. Just like the battered junk box, the worn junk box comes from pickpocketing humanoid mobs. The main difference is where you get them. These typically drop from what would have been higher level enemies in vanilla zones. Due to the level squish, they're still around level 30. Which means that the loot pool is a bit different and much more valuable. Let's talk about why you're really here. The loot. Inside worn junk boxes, you are really only looking for one item, the sliver blade. Don't be fooled by the smaller drop table. This is one serious game changer. Auctions are few and far between, but they range from 1 to 2 million gold each. The strategy here is pretty much the same as previous. Stick to densely packed mobs, and we'll go over to my alt and show you where I farm them. We are starting out in the Scarlet Monastery Classic version. If you don't have access to the Classic Scarlet Monastery, all you have to do is buy the Scarlet Key off the auction house. Usually it goes for about 3,000, maybe 4,000, but that's not really a problem because you'll immediately get to recoup that investment at the end of the dungeon when you get another copy. Now, real quick, I'm just gonna get this chest over here. This is actually a very good dungeon for farming chests like this because there's usually about 2 to 4. And hey, not bad value on either of those either. We run through here, check in there. There's a chest in there sometimes, but it looks like it's over here. And see, that's one of the cool things about being an outlaw rogue is you can actually turn on tracking for treasure chest. Now that these guys are gone, I'm going to grab this real quick and just speed on through to the end of the... You can pickpocket all of these guys, but I just wanted to show you. Now, you have the option to farm any of the wings, and you will get a mix of battered and worn junk boxes, but mostly worn. And you can see that the mobs, while not necessarily grouped close together, they aren't spread out with long distances in between them. So there's not really any dead spots in the run. And then when you get to the cathedral up here, they are pretty packed together. You can run through and get them all. Don't forget about High Inquisitor Fairbanks over here in this little hidden room. That guy fell asleep. So you can go in here, and here he is. He didn't give me anything. We're back over on Looty, and I didn't break down how long it takes to farm 100 of them because I showed a couple different dungeons, and there's a bit of RNG between battered and worn there. So an estimate really wouldn't have been accurate for everybody. But we can open some and see if maybe we get a little bit more lucky than we did with the last couple openings. Let's see what we have in store today. Okay, well, we're getting at least a copper per, or 1 silver per box. So that's an upgrade. Nope, down to 61. Not quite. Now I have TSM turned on just to see if any of the grays are worth anything, and surprisingly, not really. We did get one Rogue's Diary, which used to actually say that it required 5,000 in lock picking to unlock, but Blizzard changed that to just say all the pages are blank. And a couple of Shabby Knots. I don't know why these have a minimum buyout of over 100 gold for the Shabby Knot and 400 for the Rogue's Diary, but I wouldn't expect to find the same. So, which one is better? Well, the battered junk box is easier to farm and does have a larger table of valuable drops. I'm siding with the worn junk box on this because of the sliver blades premium price. If you're just looking for quantity, you can go with the battered junk box, but if you want to roll a little higher, worn junk boxes are certainly a step up. So yeah, worn junk boxes are another one of those looks like trash but isn't items that are slept on. If this helped you out, make sure to like the video and let me know in the comments if you get anything special out of a box, and I'll see you in the next one.